Welcome everyone, welcome back to another Apple Tree Surfboards Tech Talk video. This one is a short video where we got a lot of requests for this one. We made a video about how to apply one of our deck pads. You can see it here, but we got a lot of people asking for a video how to actually remove a deck pad, which is another story. So we've got a board here. We put some pads on it last year. I really don't like these, they're too narrow. So I'm gonna take them off and I'm gonna show you a few easy tricks to take them off in one piece. So let's go. So taking off deck pads, it is a bit of a hit or miss. Sometimes they're really stuck and they're impossible to take off and they keep falling apart into small bits and it takes you all day, and in the other instance you just pull them off straight away and they're fine. In this case I expect them to be not too stuck, but you know, like I said, you never know. What is a good thing? We're here in the sun right now. Put them in the sun to make them really nice and soft. The glue does get a bit less sticky and more tacky when it's warm, so make sure it's warmed up. And then the other thing you're going to need is a broomstick. Really helps, and I'll show you that in a second. And I've got some thinners here to clean the board after, to prepare it for a new board. With this, be super careful. Make sure that there's absolutely no cracks in your board, because the foam inside the board will dissolve with the thinner. So don't pour this over, just a little bit on a cloth and then clean off the remaining glue. So put that to the side for now. So what I like to do is I like to start by, with my hands, peeling off one side and then sort of try to get everything. So there's an EVA layer and underneath there's a glue layer, but that's on a plastic film. And you really want to get the plastic film to come along and not separate from the EVA. And now you can see there's already bits left. Now, what you can do is you can actually pull this off, but then you're not going to put even pressure on this whole bit, and the chances of it ripping are really big. So that's where the broomstick comes in handy. So what I do is I roll this onto the broomstick, and this way you can pull with even force on the piece that you want to remove, and then slowly try to roll. Now this is an annoying pad because it has these cutouts, but actually the broomstick really helps. And just roll it onto the broom. There we go, that's the first bit. And it's completely stuck on your broom, so basically get that to your local recycling thingy. It's actually really easy to recycle the EVA. This is quite clean, so we're just going to remove the rest of the pieces in one. Like, this is like actually a nice pad because it's 9 pieces, so you can remove piece after piece. Sometimes you have one massive pad, which is a bit more annoying, but always use the broomstick just to be sure. You never know when it's gonna. This one came off quite easy, but this one might be stuck. So yeah, just go slow and get them off. So just a little bit on the cloth and not on the board itself. I have checked the whole board to see if there's no cracks, and there is none, so we can sort of start cleaning. It takes a while for the glue to actually dissolve in the thinner, so take your time, no rush, small bit at a time, and try to remove as much of the glue residue. You'll feel where the glue residue is. If a lot is left behind, it's not a nice thing. You're not going to be able to remove it with wax comb or something sharp, unfortunately. You really need to dissolve it. There is no other way. And it takes a while. Like, if you can sometimes put the cloth on top and just wait for a bit so it soaks in and it gets soft, and then you can start removing. See, now this is the glue. You can actually see that it's soft here where I put the thinner. Yeah. So it starts to dissolve, and here it's still hard. So it's, yeah, this is just a thing. Patience. Patience is key. Cool, so we're finally done cleaning this board with the thinners. It was quite a lot of work because in the end always a lot of glue residue is left, and it's really vital for your next bed to stick properly is that you take it all off. I think there was even some left from the pad that was on here before, because this is already going to be the third pad on this particular board. So yeah, now it's nice and clean. I do advise to put the new pad on straight away. If you want to know how to put the pads on, we have another video, we'll link to it here. We made it last year, and it's a really good long tutorial about how to nicely place on pads. Anyhow, this board is clean enough. We're going to get some new pads and hopefully get a session in today. So hope you find this informative. Let us know if you did. Give us a follow, give us a thumbs up, and we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.